January 1st, maybe January 30th. 25% tariffs that Trump, Donald Jacob Trump, has bestowed on us truckers. How do y'all feel about that? It doesn't really bother me. I'm expecting higher prices, but I'm not quite sure. Every time they try to explain the tariff situation, Trump puts a 25% tariff on imports, but the people who make them don't have to pay. It's the companies that are buying the product, they're paying the tariff and then passing it on to us. So for instance, let's say you buy something off of TikTok. Well, if it was, okay, here's a perfect example. So that gaming system on TikTok with like over 20,000 games, right? PlayStation, all your arcade games. So that was going, I think during Christmas time, it was going for like $150, $100, let's say $200. So back then, you would buy it for $200. Now, they're still selling it at the same price, but now you have to add 25% on top of that. So let's just say $250. So we are paying the tariff, but the company who's making it isn't paying it. We're buying it from them. We're paying the tariff. How does that benefit us? How? Tell me how. What I've been told is that hopefully it'll make us want to buy American things, so we won't pay that 25%, which I agree with. I think we're giving these other countries way too much business and imports. It's cheaper to make things over there. But I mean, I feel like we need to get back to like World War II, where we were the powerhouse. We were making our own money, making our own products and everything else. Now, on the other hand, I hate to say this, but America is like the redhead stepchild. It's like the kid that eats his own boogers. Because I've been through China and Japan, and when I tell you technology is way above us, hell, when I was in the military and I went to Germany, I went to Germany in '99. So for any of y'all Gen Xers that understand 1999, we were just getting into the cell phone stage. Like, this was when you would go to Best Buy and you would buy a cell phone for like a penny, but have a 2-year contract, and it was all analog. There were roaming charges, but there was no coast to coast plan. It was only when you bought it in your city, that's where your signal was. Anything outside of your city limits was roaming or a dead zone. This is what we call analog. I went to Germany in '99. They had these little small flip phones. Everything was digital. You were buying SIM cards. You were putting minutes on your phone. That's when I realized that America is not what they say we are. We are like number 20. We are low. And that's why Bush had that whole thing about no child left behind. When I came back, I realized we're like a third world country when it comes to technology. So everything we get here, they've already had over there in Japan and China. Basically, basically those two areas, because they're really big in technology. Anyway, I digress or whatever it is. I just started talking about something else. But the tariff. So then now Canada is putting a tariff on us. But then how is that hurting us? Because if the tariff is only when you buy it, we're not buying it. They're going to be buying it. Oh no, yeah. Oh wait, hold on. So we buy it from Canada and we pay the extra price. But then they put it on us. So if they buy it from us, they're going to pay the extra price. I don't don't know. Somebody help me with this, because I'm lost. But either way, they're saying prices are going to go up everywhere. So my thing is, I hope that the price of freight goes up. But then it kind of equals out, right? Because if the price of freight goes up, the price of fuel goes up. But the thing with Trump is, drill, baby, drill. He might be doing a good thing with that, because now our price of diesel and gas, fossil fuels, will go down because we are relying on it ourselves, because we're producing it. What I disagree with is when he says that we have enough oil to last for like a century or whatever. So if anybody knows anything, everybody knows, if you've ever listened to Trump talk, he's an over-exaggerator. He makes everything